I'm definitely in the Die Hard is a Christmas movie camp, and if you're not, you're just not correct.
I love the holidays. I look forward to them every year. I love getting to eat cannoli cake and peanut brittle and go ride out a Chicago snowstorm or go down and visit my in-laws in Arkansas.
I love the holidays. I am a Jew who is married to a non-Jew, so that basically adds up to a very festive December. I highly recommend it.
Love any excuse to eat food and wear pajamas and spend time with family, so I'm there. Give me the holidays, all of them.
I love Christmas. I break out the decorations. I start playing that NSYNC Christmas album on November 1st.
I am very pro holiday. I don't know if anyone is not, but I'm definitely the person who wants to decorate the very first day of whatever season it is.
I love the holidays. I think that they tell us that time is passing, and they remind us that we should be getting done the things in our lives that we want to get done.
The book that's on my wish list this year is Kate in Waiting by Becky Albertalli.
One of the many books on my holiday wish list is Super Fake Love Song by David Yoon, because A, it's David Yoon, and B, it sounds like it was possibly written specifically for me. It literally comes out on my birthday.
My wish list would be The Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir, which is the wrap up to the Ember and the Ashes series.
I really want to read This Is Not a Ghost Story by Andrea Ports. It just looks like a very intense and beautiful story, and I feel like it'll make me cry.
Charlotte Holmes would definitely be the biggest Grinch. I'm pretty sure Jamie Watson drags her to a Christmas market in Berlin at some point during the series, but she doesn't want to give presents, she doesn't want to get presents, she's giving everybody coal.
The biggest Grinch in my book is definitely Nahusaresh, who not only has no fun, he doesn't want anybody else to have fun either.
Okay, so the biggest Grinch is probably going to be Cordelia's mom, which sounds bad, I know, but I feel like she'd be the type of person to like go all out at Christmas and then get frustrated when no one else did or helped.
This is such an easy one because Martin Addison literally ruined Christmas.
Definitely Wrapped in Red by Kelly Clarkson. It has like this big, dramatic, grand gesture, and I could totally see that as a book.
There'd be a market for a dark Jingle Bells. We could figure it out.
Definitely Jingle Bells. I like the sleigh flying through the snow and the barren trees and the frosty night air and maybe werewolves.
Okay, maybe I'm actually the Grinch because I don't love holiday movies. Like, everybody told me to watch Elf. I felt like I should have loved Elf. I didn't.
I love holiday movies. I watch all of them. The executive that's going back to her hometown, and there's a Christmas festival going on every day for some reason, and she meets like a single dad and learns the real meaning of Christmas. I love all of that.
I have a couple that I watch every year with my sisters-in-law, a couple I watch with my kids, and my husband and I have a fun tradition of watching one on Christmas Eve every year.
Definitely in the Die Hard is a Christmas movie camp, and if you're not, you're just not correct, and I don't really think that's a popular camp to be in.
I think I'm going to be giving a lot of people Ben Philippe's Charming as a Verb, because I think that book could save 2020.
I would probably do The Millenniagram by Hannah Posk. It's just a fun and inventive way to get introduced to something that I really, really enjoy, and I feel like everyone needs to enjoy it as much as I do.
One book I think I'm going to give as a gift this year is Justin Reynolds' amazing The Opposite of Always. It just feels like a warm hug. I don't know. It's just so funny and so smart, and every time I give that book to a teenager in my life, they're completely obsessed.
For my last gift-giving adventure, I gave Robert McFarlane's book, The Lost Words, to almost everybody I know, And I have a feeling that as soon as the sequel to Lost Words comes out, I'm going to be doing it again. I love that book. I think the poetry is beautiful. I think the illustrations are gorgeous.
The book that I want to give as a gift to everyone is Legendborn. Legendborn by Tracy Dion. I love this book so much. I wanted to put it in everyone's hands. You need to read this book.
Luckily, Soman Chainani's School for Good and Evil has just wrapped up an entire 6-book series. So I can give all of my cousins these big bricks of an entire series that is finished, and I can just say, here you go. You've got the whole thing.
I feel like I should pick a Jewish one. I really want to. I want to be a good Jew. But I think my favorite holiday tradition is making like Oreo truffles for Santa, who's not Jewish.
I think that has to be eating. I really love the food associated with holidays. And in particular, for me, it's not Christmas dinner if there's not roast beef and Yorkshire pudding.
I started a tradition a few years ago with my family where when we got postcards in the mail from like friends for holidays, I would stick them in the tree. And now it's become this thing that we do every year, which is nice.
We put up the menorah and we decorate the Christmas tree and then we sing karaoke.
My family is weird. Some of our holiday traditions are they're not cute is what I will say. So like our Christmas Eve in my dad's family normally is 35 to 40 people in one small house with several party pizzas.
My Auntie Arlene makes sweet potato pies every year, and she always makes an extra one and wraps it in foil, and then she sneaks out and hides it in the back seat of my car so I don't have to share it with anyone.